How's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well. I'm just looking for me on my page. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Why can't I find me? Let me try again. Okay, I got it. Hey Betty, how are you? Hi Hazel, how's everyone doing? Today I'm going to experiment a bit. I found this recipe for homemade snow paste. Hey Miriam, how are you? So I'm going to start off by mixing some of that and seeing if it works or not. My iPad is frozen for some reason. Let me just clean this up. And then we're going to do an ornament. Let me just put this in water and get something else to mix with. It's been a long day. So, I'm not following the recipe exactly as it said. I'm doing my own spin on it. And I'm still frozen on my iPad. Why is that? Let me try again. Let's see if maybe... Oh, I'm not frozen now. Well, maybe I am. Okay. Hello and welcome. Fuzzy neck warmer. Yeah, it's been freezing. Plus, I didn't have such a great experience. I went for my physical and they tried to draw blood from this hand and they stuck the needle in and it killed me and that didn't work. And then they did it to this hand. So this hand is feeling very sore. Okay, so the recipe, the real... Who's saying hello? Oops. Hey Lynn, how are you? It was great fun chatting with everyone today. I'm so glad we did that. And now I'm just looking for... Let's do this and do that, and maybe this will work. Now the recipe said to use a stencil paste. So I'm assuming that you could use... Oh, it's very, very sore. It's very, very sore. I don't know what they meant by structure paste. I mean, by stencil paste. But I've got structure paste, and that's what I'm going to use. And there was no measurements, no nothing. So I'm just adding things in. And as I said, I'm not really doing what they said to do, because I'm using different products. But if it works, you're all more than welcome to use it. And I'm just looking for my paint. Oh, it's right there. So I just put in, as you saw, some structure paste, because that's the only thing I could think of. Maybe heavy body gel might work. The matte. And why do I have the matte? I wanted the other one. Yeah, I know what stencil paste is, but I didn't have any. So we're going to let go. And then they said to use cornstarch. So seeing I have 3D powder, I'm going to mix some in. I'm going to also add some white paint, and I'm just using whatever was in front of me. Well, let's see how that turns out. I mean, the only way to find out is to just try. So I put in 3D powder. Yeah, we'll find out. I've been very sleepy lately, and she explained that to me, that it was the weather getting darker. All the time, you know, earlier. Hey, Elizabeth. So I'm just really mixing this in. And it didn't say this, but I'm adding glitter. All the recipe said was stencil paste, cornstarch, and paint. So I did structure paste, 3D powder. Thank you, Lynn. And paint. Maybe I need some more. No, maybe, well, maybe I will. Why not? Hi, Patty, how are you? Thank you for sprinkling. And I'm going to add some glitter. Thanks, Elizabeth, for sprinkling. I really appreciate that too. The more you sprinkle, the better for me. So now let me add the glitter, because I want a thicker glitter. One that's got body. And I thought I had some here, and I should. Okay, yes, I do. I have some. I'm just using whatever I had. I've got some shaved glitter, which is called Shaved Ice by Stamp Somebody. And I have some glitter from this, but I think I actually want to use something that's got a little bit more sprinkle in it. Like this one, which is from Extra Fine Glitter. I didn't want to do this ahead of time. I wanted you to see me do it, so that if it worked, it's great. If it doesn't work, then, well, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm tempted to add a little bit of something liquidy, because it's a bit, maybe I'll add a little bit more paint. I was going to add water, but then come on. Okay, this will make it easier to mix. Did you all have a great weekend? Let's see, what did Patty say? Oh yeah, no, the rest I'm fine with. The rest I'm absolutely fine with. I actually like using Modern Masters rust as well. So let's put this rust paste. That's a great idea, Patty. Patty, do you know about our group? And it's for, it's a private group where people who join can post Why is she a bit cray-cray? What's she done now? Lynn, what have you done? What's wrong with... Why is Elizabeth unhappy today? Okay, so I'm going to put this away for the time being. I might have to spray or add some more glitter because it's all disappeared. And then we'll get on with the real project. But, I mean, this is part of the project. If it works, if it doesn't, then it doesn't. So I found these boards at Michael's last week. And what I was looking for was the slices of wood because I wanted to put the ornaments on them. And I was going to use these, but then I figured out a way to fix the shells. And so I'm using these for something else now. I'm using Decoupage glue, Pentart's Decoupage glue in matte. And what we're going to do is we're going to do an ornament on this. Hey, Ari. You know, I was just thinking about you too. Oh, what's the group? Betty, can you post the group? Please? Or anyone else who has the group. You guys all should have it. Ari, I was just going to ask everyone to say a prayer. Thank you, Betty. Okay, thank you. Can we not post, this is a piece of velvet, so I'm just going to use this to cover it. I had painted it white. And I didn't want to use that little bit over there because of the crease. So let me just cut a little bit off. Because I like the... Thank you, Patty. And please post your... if you don't want... no, of course. And obviously... you can post, Patty, your recipe for everyone to share, not just everyone in the group. I'm just going to cut this off. But we're not done with decoupaging. So we're decoupaging material. Yeah, also, please, I want you to send prayers to Elizabeth's daughter. She fell and did a lot of damage to her leg, and she's having surgery on Friday. So if you don't mind also sending prayers for her too. Let me just see. I'm just going to put some of this here. I just want to do the edges. It's just the edges I want. Thank you, everyone. Why? What new names? Oh, great. That's wonderful. That's great, Patty. Thank you. No worries. Don't worry. Please don't worry. I'm not going to deal with this section right now. I just want to make sure that this is done. Now, we're not stopping here. You know how I like to layer things. And textiles is no different. Yep, you've guessed it. This is what we're using. Oh, hold on. One momento. Just 1 second. I apologize for this. But, so, we've put on this on top of a, and then fold over the corners on each side. Yeah, but then I get stuck with this, which I want to get rid of. Well, I'll just follow. I think this is what Betty meant. But I want to remove the bulk, so that will happen later. Oh, corners first. Oh, you mean like this? But it's still quite bulky. Betty, come over and do it. I need help. Corners in. I don't know if this is what Betty meant, but trim it. Okay. How did your husband's surgery go, Betty? I hope it went well. Betty's husband also had surgery today, so she must be worn out. Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, okay. Well, it's tomorrow. I'm sorry. I got the date wrong. Okay, let's do this again. Rima, Miss Oops. Yeah, that's fine. You sent me a text. You told me. Don't worry about it. Family first, Betty. I'm spending too much time on this. I'm not going to do that. I'll do this later. And the other thing I'm going to do is I want to layer this over here. And then when I layer it, I can make the back prettier. So let's put some more decoupage glue. I love layering we all need prayers. I'm getting some sparkles in here, which is fine. And then I'm going to put this on top. Yeah, I do too. Yes, that's okay. But you still see texture. And when it dries, it'll be fine. I think. Maybe not. And if it's not, I'm just adding this. I like your names, Elizabeth. Yeah, I think so too. Even if it means we lose the velvety feel. For right now, this will have to do. So I'm just going to dry it a little bit. Oh, you can't take your stuff with you? Elizabeth, you can't take your stuff with you? Okay. So now, as long as the top is dry, the edges I can deal with later. Now, what I was going to do was, you could either use decoupage paper if you don't have, you know, a piece of, not lace, it's whatever it's called. And do this and then fill the ornament, or you could there's a million possibilities. I chose to do this, and I have to decide where I want it now. But before I do that, what I'm going to do is use some of my snow that we made together. And actually, I want to cut this off first without cutting the actual ornament. So out of this ornament, you could make two things, two ornaments. And just sand it down a little bit because you don't want any rough areas, although it will get covered. I'm also going to spray it with some water. Yes. I am adding a trim. But still, I like everything to be to kind of look nice. and feel nice. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. I'm going to add, first I'm going to add some snow, and then I'm going to mount it with my heavy body gel in matte because it's white. It doesn't dry clear. Hi Andrew, how are you? I wish I was, but I'm not. Are you? So I'm just adding things here, which is going to be our snow, but I have a feeling I'm going to add glitter. Well, my first boo-boo of the day, this does not look like snow from here, but I can cover it up. With some real snow. Let's spread some. Didn't I just have the snow here? I thought I had the snow. Did I get rid of it? It looks like I did. And you know what? I'm going to add some snow to the outside. See, it does look like snow, doesn't it? Can you see that? I think I like it. And when we attach this to there, we're going to add some snow on the outside. That resolves one problem, doesn't it? Let me see how far down we need to go. I think we need to layer a little bit more. And you know what else? A happy accident. Some glitter fell on here. So let's add some more because I like it. It's iridescent. So why not? Andrew, are you ready for Christmas? You know what I think I'm going to do is to make my life easier is I'm going to actually put this, yeah, like you're understanding me. I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to use a hot glue gun. because this is not going to work. So I'm just waiting for my hot glue gun to tack up, because it's not looking very nice right now. So just give me a few seconds. Sorry about that. In the meanwhile, whilst we're waiting for that, I'm going to add some more of my snow and build it up. No, I don't want to cut it off, Betty. No. It still looks like snow. So yesterday, I took Nicholas to the museum, the children's museum, and apparently, I didn't know this, but he did. There's a photo booth there. And I'd never noticed it. So I thought, okay, let's go in and have a picture. Well, he knew how to operate it, and I thought, oh, wow, he's been in this photo booth before then. It was his first time. I couldn't believe that he knew how to operate it, and I had to sit there reading instructions. They are so smart, these kids. Yes, that's it exactly, Betty. And you know what? This stuff is lightweight. It's not that heavy. Let's see if this is ready. No, they're not. I was quite shocked when I took him back, and I said to my daughter, you know, he knows how to use the food. How many times has he been in there? And she said, never. So I was quite impressed with him and disappointed in me. I think this will look a lot neater like this when I'm doing it. And we took him to see Santa on Sunday. We went out for lunch. No, the nanny, it would cost too much, Betty. She wouldn't spend. I mean, I don't know how much typically photo booths cost these days, but it wasn't cheap. I was a bit surprised. But there was a lunch at one of our local restaurants, and they brought in a Santa. So we took him on Sunday. And last year he was very afraid of Santa. And to a certain extent, when they saw one at the mall, he wasn't too thrilled with him. But this Santa with Mrs. Claus, he was fine. He sat and had a conversation about what he wanted, and he was telling Santa that he likes AC/DC. I think he is. I think he is, Betty. Because he needs to disassemble everything and do it from scratch. Uh-oh. Okay, I just removed this because I found a hole. Let me just cut this hole off because... And if this doesn't work, I have another piece of mesh. I mean, I want it to look really pretty. I don't like shoddy things. And that's how it's going to be. It's going to be like this. And what I'll do is on the back, I mean, not on the back, but on the, when it comes to finish off the back, I'm going to put another backing just to make everything look nice. I'll pick something and cut it up. Oh, wow. Well, his father's an engineer. And his grandfather's an engineer, too. It is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. And it's great for Christmas. So now all I have to do is this. And it'll look much neater for us to continue. And let's see what the front looks like. Yeah, it's going to look fine. And I'll just pull this a little bit more. Okay, so lesson number 1, make sure you get everything in place. Yeah, that looks good. And the glue things, the glue bits and pieces. Yeah, I don't like things unfinished, even from the back. Even if I'm keeping them for myself, I just think that it's, oh, what is wrong with this? It keeps stopping. It keeps stopping, and I'm getting fed up with it. Okay, that looks better. But you know I hate using my glue gun, don't you? Okay. Yeah, me too, Patty. Me too. I just can't stand unfinished stuff. Now, what I was going to first do was put this Santa here. And in the background with a few other things. So let me just put, I don't want to put this on here just yet. I just want to see how much space I have. So there's other things I want to add. Oh. So let's add Santa right in the center. I also wanted to add this car, but I need to make sure that there's room for it. These are buttons. This one does not work. Let's see this one. I think I'm going to wait on the car. What I want to do first is I think I want to put these two trees. This is, I'm just layering my my things. Yep, let me see what else I can add. Because in inside the snow, we're going to put a little deer, and I have to clean the outside and the inside. We're going to also put a couple of trees. And these are things from Dollar Tree, by the way. We're also going to put, I think, this little house here. You can't see much of the house, can you? No. Maybe up here. Can you see it now? And another tree, I think. I need to set this down for a second so that I can, like a little forest of trees. And I want a snowman, but I don't know which one. And I've got some gifts as well. Where are the gifts? And let me see. This 1, 2, 3 gifts. We'll figure out the colors in a minute. I don't know if the snowman will... Is it too crowded? Is it too crowded? Hi, Royce. How are you? And I do want to put these here. It might be too crowded, but and maybe put the snowman here and the house here. So what do you think? I think I want a third gift. And on the front here, we're going to put more snow. Let me just see how that looks here. This is how it's going to look, but on top of... Yeah, I know. He's a big snowman. Maybe I should just take him out. Let me see. Maybe remove the house and just leave the snowman. Yeah, I think I'll remove the house and just leave the snowman. And I just want to put this here. And we have room for another little tree, maybe. Right here, instead of the house. What do you think? I'm just going to take a look at it. You know what? It really needs... Oops, I just dropped something. It really needs... I think I took the snow too far. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do this again. We're not going to put as much snow because the snow's taken up most of the space. So let me get another one like this. Where's the other side to this? I wonder. Let me get the other side. I can always wash this one out. Hold on. Okay, I don't like doing, if it's not well done, I don't want it, Let's do it again. Yeah, I think I've got too much snow in there. So let's just take... It just went up too high. Okay, let's start again. We started with the deer. And I want to put the gifts in. And then we want the trees and the snowman. I might just raise the snowman a bit. So that he looks higher than he actually is. And then we're going to put one tree here, another tree here, and one tree here. Let me see. Look at this. Do you like this better? Hey, Miriam. No problem. Don't worry. I didn't like it. I kind of thought it looked a bit cheap. It was just... And I just want to cover, even though you won't see the back, I want to put this and cover. Yeah, I think I prefer that. Let me just re-glue my little thing. Post the recipe. Yeah, okay. And that way, I'll just put a little bit of snow here. Let me just sprinkle. This one I need to wash. here. Now I just need to make sure my hands are clean. And this is the stand I got. I don't know where I found it, but I thought this would look nice on a stand like this. And after I glue these on, then, oh, and I want to put my candy canes. Do I have another one? I should have another one. Oh, I do. Okay, I have another one. Yeah, I think I like him. Look. I don't want to put something in here that will float up and down because that's not... I'm just trying to dry the snow a bit. So that it hardens. No worries, Hazel. Bye. Okay, so let me put these. Did I glue these on? I want to put these on here. No. Well, I've done that once before and that was enough. Okay, let me put these trees up here. And the trees are as big as Santa, but that's okay. And then we'll glue this on. And add the snow to the bottom. I'm just using my glue gun. To apply. Oops. I also have a Merry Christmas I want to put up there. I was going to put the car, but then I thought this was too much. So now let's just do this. Do the We have two things left to do. One is to put, I'm going to put this around it, because I could use rhinestones, but I choose not to, only because this is supposed to be like a kid's ornament. It's not supposed to be fancy. So whilst it's standing up, I'm going to start gluing. Oopsie. I'm putting it here. Oh, doesn't this have it broken? Okay, we can use this one. No, but wait. I want to put snow at the bottom here, and I don't want it to impact here. So wait, I'm not gonna make any more snow. I'm going to use this one. Just for here. I'm thinking this through, and let me just get a little. And most of these came from little packages like these. Some of them I got years ago, and some of them I'm just looking for something to put the snow. I'm just applying the snow, and I'm going to put sprinkles, not sprinkles, but problem is I don't think I have any white trim, Betty. Yeah, but then the only problem is that where do I put... Oh, that stupid light. It's acting up again. Where would I put the fairy lights? We could. Let's try some fairy lights. Yeah, I'll have to make a hole. Let me see where I can get, around the back. Yeah. Okay, let's try it. Let me see. I hope I have a small one. Oh, I have to remove that. I might wrap it around a few times. But I might have to punch a hole in the back as well. I hate opening these up. I just drop. Just moving my snow. So let's see. So if this came from inside, this would have to come in first, so I'd have to make a hole first. And I don't have anything. I'll show you what it looks like, but I'm not going to put it a short slice. What's a slice? I'm going to show you what it will look like. Because I am going to glue it on and go over it a few times. Maybe cut on the side of the cord. Wait, this isn't working anymore. What the hell is this? That's the second one that does not work. Let me get another one. And this one didn't work. Let me get another one. This is annoying. Well, Amazon's going to hear about this, that's for sure. I know, but that's the second one, and I'm not very happy. Because there was another thing I was working on as well, where after it worked when I first put it on, and then it stopped working, so. Okay, this is how it will look. And I'm going to put this in the back. But I have to drill a hole first, and I'm not going to do that now. And to cover the hole, I can put this. So what do you think? I should have, you know where would have been a perfect place to put it? Under here, between the snow and with that mesh, under the mesh. That would have been a perfect place to put it. Why didn't I think of that before? Whoever came up with the idea of putting a light, thank you. But why didn't you think of it before? I'm so ungrateful, aren't I? Yeah, so I'm not going to do anything here now until this dries. And then maybe I'll do, oh, no worries, Patty. And then well, you should send us all some. We're getting hungry. Yeah, I could create another one. Yeah, maybe pearls. So I'm going to leave it like this. And now it's top heavy, so I can't, I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to try with these on the inside. But I'm not very happy with Amazon right now because, oops, there we go. There's my first oops. Because those lights. Oh, you could spare a cookie or two, Patty? No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. So I'll drill a hole and then put Merry Christmas to cover it. And then I'll put the thing through. And I will see you all tomorrow. There's nothing loose in here. But I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be on YouTube. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. So thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate that. Once I have the thing done, I will post it. But it probably won't be till tomorrow. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow on YouTube. Take care, everyone. Bye.